Lately, I've started noticing that I don't think about money the same way I used to. Before, I think I really wanted to be rich. It felt like money was the most important thing. Money can help you solve things faster, more effectively, and sometimes it's the only thing that can help. But at the same time, I've realized that there are things I won't do for money. There is some kind of limit. You can make money in all sorts of ways. You can steal, hurt people, do all kinds of things, but I don't want that. And even when we're talking about normal ways of making money, I don't really want to earn it at the cost of my mental well-being, my health, or my quality of life. It's not even that I don't want money, I do. The problem is that what bothers me isn't really money. What I envy is how clear other people's lives seem. People earn money doing things that make sense to them. They seem to know what they're doing. They have a direction. They have a career. They studied for something. They work in that field. They move up. They keep going. It feels like they know. It feels like they chose one direction and committed to it. The strange thing is that it's not even that I'm not interested in anything. I'm interested in a lot of things.
Очень интересно.
The problem is that nothing ever feels completely mine. Even when I'm doing something, it often feels temporary. It feels like I'm doing this for now, and later there will be something else. And then years pass. That was temporary, and that was temporary, and suddenly all those temporary things have become permanent. The problem is that I treated them as temporary while they were happening. Other people seem to just do things. They have a profession and they keep doing it. Meanwhile, I keep asking myself questions. Is this mine? Do I actually want this? Do I want to keep doing this? And while I'm asking those questions, years go by. And then you start thinking that if years have passed, maybe this actually is your life. But I almost don't want it to be. Because I never remember making a decision. I never had a clear moment where I thought, this is mine, this is my life. Nobody ever formally said, this is your life now. I know that sounds strange, but that's what it feels like. It's like life just happened while I was still deciding. And when I think about this, I sometimes think about how people used to live. For example, in the past, people were assigned jobs and directions in life. On one hand, that's awful. People were pushed into things. They had less freedom. On the other hand, somebody pointed somewhere. There was at least a direction. Religion used to tell people what to do. Tradition told people what to do. Communities told people what to do. Political parties. And humanity spent hundreds of years moving towards freedom and choice. Towards the idea that nobody should decide your life for you. That women shouldn't be forced into marriage. That people should choose for themselves. And then we finally get freedom. Nobody tells us what to do anymore. You can do whatever you want. And somehow you end up on Instagram listening to an influencer because you are still asking the same question. Can somebody please tell me what I'm supposed to do? And that's what feels absurd to me. Humanity spent centuries fighting for freedom of choice. And now we have so much choice that people don't know what to do with it. You don't want somebody else deciding your life. But at the same time, you don't always have the courage to decide it for yourself.